All right, guys, let me get this started for the water signs. Going to water signs now. That's our Cancers, Scorpios, and Pisces. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancers. So if you have these planets in your sun, moon, your rising, your Venus, which is the way we love, your Mercury, the way we communicate, Mars, how we move. You have these located with these areas, with these planets. Pull out your chart and, take a good listen. Peace, Tony Starks. Peace, Eureka. Thank you, sis. Thank you so much, sis. Gotta stay focused. They be out here. They be out here trying to come for me. Can you believe it? They be trying to come for me. I had a whole man come to me, like, threaten me with gang banging, getting gang on me. But that's all right. I'm going to shine anyway. You got that right. And y'all water signs, fire signs out there who feel how I feel, you gotta just keep going. Yeah, I'm built for it. They don't be knowing about me. I think I'm gonna have a whole live about that just now too, because we're in a new era right now. Like, it's a whole new era. It's a new day. It's a new time. People have been educated. Hey, Kiafa, what's going on, cousin? People have educated themselves. Women are not restrained or stuck in a house with nothing but the kids. We can read, we can think, we can go out and experience life like anybody else. And we can process what's going on a lot of times without reading the instruction manual. A lot of times we can see and hear and feel what's going on. We don't need nobody to tell us. We know when somebody is pissing on us. You ain't gonna pee on me and tell me it's raining outside. I look stupid? Please. But they be expecting us to be on some more passive stuff and going, you're just gonna lay down and let people talk to you and deal with you any kind of way. And that is not the case at all. That is not the case. Yeah, these sleeping giants gotta wake up. The mother is home. She's coming through the door. She got her broom and she's sweeping y'all up. Cause y'all ain't listen to the father. They have this thing where they just really want to insist that God is this Unitarian thing. Like, it's this solitarian dude. He's one man, one island by himself, and he's doing everything all by himself. They haven't quite processed that our reality is bipolar. We are spiritual and physical. So everything in your existence is bipolar as well. That's why the species is bipolar. We're broken into gender, male and female. How are you really going to fathom having a God that created everything? And you think this God is all masculine? But you live on a planet full of everything that is split into male and female? You're a fucking dummy. And nobody's going to listen to or follow a dummy. Not me. Not I. Not at all. And I don't offend easily. You know what I'm saying? I don't offend easily. So I let people do them. Say what they want. Feel how they want to feel. We all entitled to it. And at any given moment, everybody is where they're supposed to be so they could try to grow. Right? We balance energies differently, men and women. We move different. I often describe us as a river or a lake or a pool, right? You got water in the pool and you got rocks at the bottom of the pool, right? We the water, we the emotions, we the waves and stuff, right? Men are at the bottom of the pool. They the rocks at the bottom of the pool. They the foundation on wood. They the physicality thing. Now, being the water, right? We know things. We can feel everything that's in the water. Because everything in the water, even if you can't see it, it makes vibrations, it makes waves, it makes currents when things are moving, when things have fell into the water. We feel it because we are water. We sense the change in the vibrations when our surroundings are different, when things are moving different, when there's an extra person in the picture. We can feel all of these things. We don't need nobody to tell us. We don't need to see it, and we don't need to physically feel it in order to know that something is different. There's some extra waves. There's some extra vibrations, or the pattern is different now. Somebody's moving different around here because the pattern feels different now. We women pick up on those things, whereas the men are like the rocks at the bottom of the pool, where they don't necessarily feel anything until it hits them. The rocks done fell in the water, the pebbles done fell in, and they drifting down to the bottom of the pool, and the rocks is at the bottom, unbothered, untouched, unscathed, and completely unaware until something hits it. That's just the nature of us. That's just our nature. So the rock oftentimes gets upset with the water. Like, hey, I'm in here with you too. I'm in here wet too. So you're not feeling nothing. They will try and tell the water, you don't feel anything because I don't see it. I don't feel it. So you full of shit. You full of shit, water. You don't know what you're talking about, water. You don't know what you're talking about, water, because I don't feel nothing. This is the conversation between the rocks and the waves. The rocks are telling the waves, you don't know what you're talking about. You don't know what you're doing because I don't feel it. And the water is like, I ain't got to argue with you because you don't feel nothing. I ain't got to argue with you. I still feel anyway. And keep living and paying attention. I'ma still feel, even if you're not paying attention. I still pick up on stuff. I still feel. So it kind of like doesn't make sense to argue back and forth with certain things about certain things. It don't make no sense. So let me get these water signs going. Let me get these water signs going. What can water expect? What can the water signs look forward to? What can the water signs look forward to? What should they be avoiding? Hey, Toya sis, what's going on? What should they avoid? And how to harness the energy. How should they harness it? Let's see what's going on. This is for my water signs, the Cancers, Pisces, and the Scorpios. All right, water signs, y'all might be filled with some anxiety this week. Some things are happening that got y'all just like all worked up. You're all riled up. You're all riled up. You may have either been the cause of such drama, or you're just stuck in the middle of such drama. You don't know what to do because of the drama. But whatever is going on, whatever is turning up, it got you up at night. You ain't sleeping good. You ain't sleeping good. Your mind is overactive with negativity and imagining what if, what could, oh my God, what do I do? Where do I go? How do I fix? How do I escape? How do I backtrack? What is my next move? This is what you want to avoid. You want to avoid getting involved too much and being messy. That's the word I heard. You want to avoid being messy. This is the reverse star, okay? One thing about stars, right? What they do is they kind of just stay there. They stand in one spot and they be themselves. Other things around it are moving. Other planets are moving around them. Even some constellations might seem like they're moving around some of these fixed stars. And all a star does is lend its light. That's it. Be a spectacle. Do you. But when the star is reversed, this is an indication of having to deal with some deep down childhood like processes that's going on that may be something is triggering. Something is triggering some old type of ways, some old habits, some things that you may have moved away from or that you want to move away from, or maybe even some things that you've been hiding. You hadn't left it alone at all. And you've been capping. You've been lying. And now there's drama, there's trouble, there's things stirring up around you. And you feel to make a move, but you shouldn't. Especially if you're innocent. If you're innocent, keep calm and keep moving on. What you want to do, this is the Fool card, right? This is the Fool card. The Fool is about, I don't know what's going on. I'm not an expert, but I'm going to give it a shot anyway. Take away the anxiety with this. This right here, you anxious, you got anxiety, you're not sure how to fix the situation. That's all right, fine. Jump out the window. Go ahead. See if you grow wings. See if you float. See if the floor grows beneath your feet. Something is bound to happen, but you got to do something. That's the whole point of the Fool. He has a big, broad idea, and he doesn't really have the skills, the wisdom, or the expertise to pull it off. But he thinks he does. He thinks he does. And for this card to come up upright means that a lot of you who have water signs this week, if you have water sign placements, then you definitely may want to be a little adventurous this week. Take the leap of faith. This is a leap of faith. The only way you learn is by jumping out there. You don't learn to swim by watching the waves. That's not how you learn to swim. You learn to swim by jumping in the water. So go ahead and jump in there, all right, water signs? Now to go through the individual signs. Let me go through the individual signs for you. And I'll be back with Earth rather quickly, I hope. Remember, send me some stars, guys. They on sale. The stars are on sale. So go get a pack of stars for me, like $2 or something like that. Come on, y'all. Show me love. Send me a couple hundred stars. Peace, Alan Branch. Peace, Brother Howell Bay. Let's see. I'm going to start with Cancer. Start with Cancer, go all the way around in order. Let's see, what can our Cancer placements look forward to this week? What kind of energy can they look forward to? What should they avoid? And how to harness this energy? How can they harness it? Let's see. This week, Cancers, this is very fitting. This is the reverse moon. So this week, right? Whatever's going on in you guys' lives, your imagination is going to be taking you to a dark place. Something is amiss. Something is turning up, right? And whatever it is, y'all don't feel good about it. Y'all not feeling good about it. Why? You sent me something, it probably didn't register yet, but thank you. You sent me stars the last time. I'm still happy about that. I'm still happy about that. That every little bit help. It goes a long way. Even though they don't give it to me right away, it adds up. I like that. But this right here, guys, look, you're going to find out some stuff. Water signs about cheating, about lying, about infidelities. Secrets are going to come out. And you guys may be having dreams, maybe having visions, maybe having some premonitions. You may feel like you're hearing things or seeing things. Try not to let your imagination go down or take you down the wrong path. Some of the things you find out may not be very good. It may not be very good. You may not like it. It may not be things that make you happy necessarily, but you know about them now. You're getting a little head start on what's happening. So you want to try and stay as grounded and as close to your reality as possible. All right. Because oftentimes, wherever our imagination goes, and we get these premonitions, because Cancer's a psychic. Y'all are naturally psychic people. So when you get these premonitions, these ideas, these imaginations, you got to be careful because it can also affect your mood. All right. And when the mood is affected adversely in a bad way, it can make you want to go away. This is what the 8 of Cups is. When you leave, you go away for a little while to retreat, to refresh yourself, to like just shake some things off. You know, you go away to shake some stuff off, and you may plan to come back, but the reason why you left this week, the reason why you may choose to leave may not be a good one. So you might miss something while you're gone. So don't tap out and try to avoid what's happening. Don't necessarily tap out and try to leave the scene or try to count yourself out or block out whatever's being told to you, whatever you're being exposed to. Take that, absorb it. Absorb it. Don't let it wash away. Take in reality so you don't be letting your imagination do too much. What may have to happen to have you harness this energy, you may have to stop some plans. You may have to stop some stuff. You may have to shut some things down until you could get certain things figured out. This is the 2 of Wands reverse. This is like an abortion. This is like an abortion. This is a cease mission. This is an abort mission. Stop the plan, stop the ship, turn it around. No. Do not release. You know, something is not going to be released. It shouldn't be. Maybe it's your energy. Maybe it's your attention in a certain direction. Maybe that needs to stop in order for you to get a hold of yourself. Maybe you need to stop giving your time and attention to certain things so that you can understand what it is exactly that you're doing and get your next steps together a little bit better. All right, Cancer. If this reading doesn't apply, let it fly, okay? If the readings don't apply, let it fly. Take what you need and leave back the rest for somebody else. Okay, next we're going to talk to the Scorpios. We're going to talk to Scorpio. You know, you guys can always come back to these videos. I want to leave them up here. Come back. I would love to hear if anything that I'm hearing here relates, resonates, come through, and share your stories here in the comment section. All right, so Scorpio, what can Scorpio expect? What can Scorpio look forward to? What should Scorpio avoid? And how does the Scorpio harness their energy this week? How do they harness it so they can be their best selves and be able to help, heal, grow, whatever it is that they need to do to move forward? All about progression. What is it for the Scorpio? Let me know. All right, so we have Justice reversed. So things might seem a little unfair, right? You might see some unfairity coming your way. You might witness something that just doesn't seem right, doesn't sit right, doesn't feel right. Take notes. Take notes. All right? Some unfairness coming at you. A lot of times tests and trials, they come through like that. You're going through something, you go to make a move, and you're not given passage, and it feels like it's not fair. Sometimes it's because we got to learn. We got to get sent back to go do it over, you know? Then we have the Jack of Pentacles. This is this is the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles is like, listen, I got this plan. I'm going for it. But he hasn't mastered the thing yet. So you want to avoid being shoes and guys, you want to sort of stay in your lane. You want to be able to listen and hear the master. You want to be able to hear the teacher. Maybe seek out somebody to help you with the project instead of taking it on by yourself. Sometimes that helps. But you definitely want to avoid. You want to avoid the immature. You want to avoid the inexperienced. All right. How you're going to harness that energy? You're going to wait a minute. You may have some new ideas. You may have some things you're working on, some things that you're trying to do, you want to push forward, but it might be in your better interest to just wait. Maybe something's going on that's going to turn your taste buds sour to what you was trying to do. Maybe something's going to happen that's going to make you leave a sour taste in your mouth, and it's like, don't make a move yet. A lot of times we're not supposed to. We definitely shouldn't make moves and make decisions when we're upset, when we're angry, when we've been disappointed, and when things don't seem fair to us. We shouldn't be making certain decisions. Okay, guys? So now off to the Pisces. Off to the Pisces. I think moving forward, I'm going to change up how I do my posts. I'm going to just make little short live videos, and that's going to be it. Because all this texting and still pictures and stuff is cute and all, but I got to do something else. Y'all need more. I got to give more. I have more to give, so might as well get busy. Pisces. Let's see, Pisces. Pisces, here we go. What to expect this week, what to avoid, how to harness the energy to use it for your best good. First card that came up is things are going to be distracting you this week, distracting you away from your work, distracting you away from things you're working on, distracting you from your money, distracting you from whatever's in your possession that you can control, that you're currently working on. Peace, Brother Taj. You're going to be a little distracted from it. Just a little bit. It's going to be some things going on that's going to try and remove your focus. Okay, so you want to be aware of that. What you don't want to do is to make up your mind really quick and start moving really fast. You may want to leave room for more information to come in, leave room for more observations, leave room for more things to happen before you make up your mind about something. You know, this is the reverse Two of Swords, which is, you know, coming to a decision. And this fell in the avoid that. So whatever's going on with some of you may be pretty strong. Even if you're sure, this is what I'm going to do, this is my stance, just leave a little room for a few more days for change to happen. All right? And the way you harness that, again, this week we're going to have a lot of people being by themselves, y'all. Don't feel bad. Some of us need it. Some of us need the time alone. That time alone, feeling unsupported, feeling by yourself, not being around friends and family might be exactly what you need to help you avoid moving too fast, taking on some extra energies that's going to make you make a decision that you might regret later. Might make you say things that you don't mean, make you do things or see things and interpret things in a bad way, especially if you're not really focused already. That left at Albuquerque could turn into a straight drive off of the cliff. You done really went the wrong way. Okay? So we want to avoid making decisions too fast, overexposing ourselves to anything, to any kind of stimuli or anybody that's too negative or just out the way, because you want to get your focus back. You want to get your focus back. Whatever is coming, you can pray for it to avoid you. Let this cup pass from me, Father, if it be in your will. You understand what I'm saying? So that you can stay on track and stay focused. But if that doesn't happen, just know that something is going on that may distract you a little bit. And you may need to isolate yourself. You may need to isolate yourself, come away from family and friends or whatever is stimulating the whole situation. Just have some silence. Let the water become still, okay? When the water is still, the dirt drops down to the bottom and you can see a little better, okay? So that might help. All right, guys, that was for the Pisces. I will be back in a few minutes with the earth signs, and then I'm going to be saying good night for a little while. It's 8 o'clock. Been talking for hours straight. Not on this video, but this is the third one, so I'm getting a little weary, but I'll be back with these earth signs, and y'all have a good one, all right? Later.